just days away. NECW's 15th Anniversary Spectacular, Bash 15. NECW Heavyweight Champion Slyck Wagner Brown, former champion Brad Hollister, former two-time NECW Television Champion, the Masshole McCarthy. 3 men on a collision course toward the main event, a triple threat elimination match for the NECW Heavyweight Championship. But on July 4th, these men collided in a special tag team matchup. SWB teaming with Brad Hollister and the Masshole recruiting a former rival in Todo Loco. We'll bring you all the electrifying action and much, much more on this Bash 15 Eve edition of New England Championship Wrestling. Welcome everyone to this special edition of New England Championship Wrestling, and as we look forward to Bash 15, let's take a look back to July 4th and some pre-match comments for this upcoming feature matchup.
Al Basiler, people have been asking me, Masshole, who in NECW do you trust? You know what the answer is? Nobody. But there's one man that I've battled over and over again who actually has earned my R-E-S-P-E-C-T. And that man is Todo Loco. I don't really like you, Todo Loco, but I know in that ring that you'll kick some ASS. Can I say that?
You just did.
Just did.
Man, 4th of July, talk about fireworks. First time ever, Brad Hollister and Slyck Wagner Brown on the same team. And quite frankly, I'm not the biggest fan of that because I'm not the biggest fan of Slyck. But that's not what I have to worry about. I have to worry about him stabbing me in the back. But maybe, hell, maybe he needs to worry about me stabbing him in the back. And Mike, you don't have to worry about making any poor calls in this match. And Toto, you must be loco if you want to step in the ring with me. There's not a man on this planet that is better than me in that ring. And that's exactly what I'm going to prove on the 4th of July.
Champ, you're going to be taking on the team of the Masshole Mike McCarthy and Todo Loco, and what may be more surprising is that your partner that evening is Brad Hollister.
Now let that sink in for a second. Paul Richards has an entire locker room to choose from, and he chooses Brad Hollister. I don't know, man. Maybe Paul has been smoking some of that Bob Marley, because a lot of his decisions hasn't been making any sense to me, man. But that's cool. That's cool. B-Rad, stand in the corner. I'll handle this. Masshole, drop the M. You got yourself a tag team partner, Todo Loco. Welcome, Toto. Because I got something for you, Sweet Potato. And it's a beatdown.
All right, all the contestants are in the ring. Let's hand it over to Chris Norman for the official introductions.
Springfield, Massachusetts, weighing in at 212 pounds, Brad Hollister. And his tag team partner from Boston, Massachusetts, by way of Kingston, Jamaica, weighing in at 235 pounds, he is the current NECW Heavyweight Champion, Slyck Wagner Brown.
All right, the official introductions are out of the way. The referee is checking over the contestants. Let's take a quick break right here, and we'll bring you this tag team matchup in its entirety when New England Championship Wrestling continues after this.
Hello, it is me, Todo Loco. 15 years of NECW, kicking butt. It is a huge accomplishment. It took me a long time to prove myself, to make it to NECW. But I am very proud to be here. I have had some of the toughest battles of my whole life at NECW. Hey, just last year at Bash 14, I had such a fight with Mike McCarthy. He threw me through a table head first, and he almost beat me, but I slammed him on that ladder right there, which you can see. He's still not been repaired. And I won the NECW Television title. It was such a proud moment for me. It's something that I will never forget. I am very proud to be in NECW. And I'm going to work my butt off to prove every time that I belong in NECW. And hey, maybe someday I will be NECW Heavyweight Champion. 15 years of butt kicking for NECW. And you know what? It's only getting better, baby. In the next 15 years are going to be just as good. They're going to be just as loco. Bash 15? I can't wait.
15 years of doing anything consecutively is a hard thing to do. Sheldon Goldberg has done it with New England Championship Wrestling, and I've followed it all 15 years, and I've been proud to be involved with the company since 2009 as the general manager, and looking forward to the next 15 years. Great job, Sheldon. Congratulations. Onward and upward.
Before I got involved in professional wrestling, I was involved in professional theater. I did publicity for Broadway shows and shows on tour, and I produced plays, wrote them as well. Nothing that I have done in the past, no matter how big and no matter how important, really compares to what I've done with New England Championship Wrestling. It's been the hardest thing I've ever done. It's probably taken years off my life. But every time that I see an episode of television that we've produced, every time I see someone that we have helped along their way in professional wrestling appear on Raw or SmackDown or in TNA or in Ring of Honor or overseas, that's gratifying. That is something that I consider to be a great accomplishment. Whenever you help someone achieve their dream in life, no matter what it is, then you've done something good. And I can honestly say, looking back at 15 years of NECW, that I, with the help of a lot of other people, have done something good. New England Championship Wrestling celebrates its 15th anniversary with Bash 15, Saturday night, September 12th at the Everett Rec Center, 47 Elm Street, Everett, Mass, with a 7 p.m. bell time. The main event is a triple threat elimination match for the NECW Heavyweight Championship as Slyck Wagner Brown defends against former champion Brad Hollister and the Masshole Mike McCarthy. No countouts, no disqualifications, and there must be a winner. The NECW Television Championship is on the line in a return grudge match as sensational Scott Levesque battles Todo Loco with Miss Sammy Lane handcuffed to Toxis at ringside. The World Women's Wrestling Championship is on the line in a last woman standing match as Mistress Belmont faces former champion Alexis Nevaeh with no countouts, no disqualifications, and no pinfalls. The match continues until one woman is unable to answer the count of 10. In a special tag team grudge match, Jack Maverick teams with the pure talent Chris Escobar to take on the team of the Canadian Giant Genesis and Damian Wayne. The Firework Fox Vineyard returns to battle Jacob with Mr. Tony Ulysses. Mid-Atlantic star Bo Crockett makes his NECW debut, colliding with the fittest man Dan Terry in a special international open challenge match. German champion Juvenile X makes his American debut. The Glamour Express take on the heavy hitters in tag team action. Plus, the first ever NECW Legend Awards will be presented to former Triple W champion, the Portuguese Princess Ariel, former NECW Women's Champion, Violet Flame, and former NECW Tag Team Champion, Darling Damon. And just added a one-night reunion of Sabotage. DC Dillinger, Sean Gorman, and Eddie Edwards make a special appearance. Tickets are on sale now, online at NECW.tv, or call 1-800-838-3006. That's 1-800-838-3006. Don't miss this once-in-a-lifetime event as New England Championship Wrestling celebrates its 15th anniversary with Bash 15, Saturday night, September 12th in Everett. Welcome back to New England Championship Wrestling as we get set for tag team action. The Masshole chant has gone up at the Brockton Fair as referee Kevin Quinn gets ready to start this matchup, and he calls for the bell. And fans, the excitement is at a fever pitch for Bash 15 this Saturday night. Oh, Brad Hollister tags himself in, much to the chagrin of the NECW Heavyweight Champion, Slyck Wagner Brown, and it will be Hollister and McCarthy starting out. Brad Hollister, a former state amateur wrestling champion, showing off his amateur wrestling skills, but the Masshole, Mike McCarthy, quite adept at amateur and submission maneuvers in his own right. McCarthy trying to take Hollister down, going for a submission right there, but Hollister escapes. Show of respect on the part of both men. They slap hands, collar and elbow tie-up. Hollister with a side headlock. McCarthy back up to his feet. And now the NECW Heavyweight Champion tags in and attempts to take down the Masshole Mike McCarthy. McCarthy hangs onto the ropes and breaks up the pin attempt. Fans, everyone is buzzing about the news released this past Sunday night. Sabotage, DC Dillinger, and diehard Eddie Edwards, along with their manager, the manager of champion Sean Gorman. A one-night reunion at Bash 15. When Sabotage is in the house, one does not know what is going to happen, and the only way to find out is to be there this coming Saturday night. Todo Loco tying up with Slyck Wagner Brown, winding up the arm of the former NECW Television Champion. Todo Loco flips over, tries to reverse on SWB and does so. These four men, arguably the best NECW has to offer. Nice suplex by Wagner. So far, this match has been a wrestling clinic. Todo Loco rolling through. Tries to take the champion over, but Wagner once again reverses. Todo Loco trying to get back up to his feet, does so. Champion switches to a side headlock. No title on the line in this matchup. Slyck Wagner Brown off the ropes. Shoulder tackle sends Todo Loco down to the canvas, and a standing moonsault into a cover. Only one. SWB laying in wait for Todo Loco. These guys are all wound up tight as a drum, getting set for Bash 15. Waistlock now by Todo Loco. Nice takedown by Slyck Wagner Brown, the NECW Heavyweight Champion. Head scissors by Todo Loco, but the champion is out. Hollister tags in. And you can feel the tension between Brad Hollister and Slyck Wagner Brown. You can cut it with a knife. Hollister looking to tie up with Todo Loco. Todo Loco showing his martial arts skills with Hollister making fun of him. I can assure you the feet of Todo Loco are no joke. Once again, collar and elbow tie-up. Hollister with the advantage. Winds up the arm of Todo Loco. Fireman's carry takedown. Into a top wrist lock. Man, Hollister is aggressive here. I have never seen Brad Hollister act this aggressively in a matchup before. Perhaps a great deal of frustration on the part of the former NECW Heavyweight Champion. Nice hip toss by Hollister. 2 count only. Reverse chin lock now by Hollister on Todo Loco. Let me tell you, Todo Loco can do it all. He's agile, he's powerful, great technical skill, great high-flying ability. The Masshole Mike McCarthy now tagged in, and he goes to work on Brad Hollister. Hollister reverses the Irish whip. McCarthy over the top. Lays in wait for Hollister. Hollister charges in, though, and drills McCarthy. McCarthy gives it right back to him. Man, these two are going at it. Nice reverse springboard elbow, and a cover right here, only 2. McCarthy snapmares Hollister over. Tags in Todo Loco. Big kick to the chest. Goes for the cover. Only gets 2. Todo Loco now laying in wait for Hollister. Has him up. Full body slam. Sends Hollister down to the canvas. Big knee drop right across the temple. Cover and only 2. Slyck Wagner Brown putting the bad mouth on Todo Loco. And here comes McCarthy. Double suplex. Sends Hollister down to the canvas. McCarthy with a cover. Only 2. McCarthy had the leg hook but couldn't keep the former NECW Heavyweight Champion down. McCarthy goes for a pinning combination, only gets 1. You are talking about 4 finely tuned, skilled athletes right here. And a skillful knee to the midsection. McCarthy with a cover, and again, only 2. Frequent tags going on here. Todo Loco now kicks Hollister right in the chest, and again, right under the chin. Todo Loco getting up ahead of steam. Crashes into Brad Hollister, who falls to the canvas. Here's a cover. Only 2. Kevin Quinn, the man in stripes for this matchup. Todo Loco now has Hollister locked up. Hollister coming out of it. Spins into it. Belly to back. Right on the head. But Todo Loco reverses. Todo Loco hung on. And now Hollister back up to his feet, trying to punch his way out. Todo Loco doubles him up with a knee to the midsection. I believe Slyck Wagner Brown made the tag. Well, he does now. And now it's SWB, the NECW Heavyweight Champion, on fire against Todo Loco. Spinning neck breaker. McCarthy gets the same treatment. Todo Loco drilled face first into the canvas, and the champ with a cover. Only 2. Wow. What action in this tag team matchup. 3 of these 4 men will be in the main event of Bash 15. Big chop by Slyck Wagner Brown, who will defend the title against both McCarthy and Hollister in a triple threat elimination match. Todo Loco now charges in, but Wagner catches him. Todo Loco now tags the champion and sends him tumbling to the ground. Wow, you talk about action. You talk about what New England Championship Wrestling stands for. You are looking at it right here. McCarthy with Slyck Wagner Brown, sending him back into the ring the hard way. Todo Loco with a cover. Only 2. SWB favoring his left arm. Todo Loco now. Tags in the Masshole Mike McCarthy. Oh, man. Double kicks and a cover right here. Only 2. McCarthy goes to the reverse chinlock, trying to wear down the NECW Heavyweight Champion. Hollister going crazy on the outside. Hollister saying, don't give up, let's go. What is going to happen when these 3 men have to face each other for the NECW Heavyweight Championship? McCarthy with a big spin kick nails the NECW Heavyweight Champion, goes for the cover, but only gets 2. The fierce level of competition between all of these contestants is evident right here. Todo Loco with big kicks to the chest of Slyck Wagner Brown. The champion taking a lot of punishment right here. Todo Loco goes for the cover, but only gets 2. Once again, Todo Loco stomping away with those educated feet. Todo Loco now taunting Hollister. He is, after all, Loco. Look at how Todo Loco has SWB locked up here. Reverse chinlock, all of his weight on the back and neck of the NECW Heavyweight Champion. This crowd has grown around the ring here as they are witnessing a fantastic NECW tag team matchup. Off the ropes, Todo Loco, kick to the chest of Wagner. Wagner pushed into the ropes, but Wagner comes back. The champion with a big clothesline. Both men had the same idea, and both men go down. Referee Kevin Quinn counting both men down. What a matchup this has been so far. Todo Loco back up to his feet, tags in McCarthy. Hollister tags in. Hollister now sends McCarthy down to the canvas. Drop kick by Hollister. Hollister's on fire here. Hollister now. Suplex into a bridge. Rolls through. Hollister now goes for it again. Fisherman Buster cover. Only 2. Brad Hollister just showed you why he was the NECW Heavyweight Champion. Hollister with McCarthy on his shoulders. McCarthy trying to fight out of it. McCarthy gets down, goes for the CTFO. McCarthy has it locked in. But Hollister drives him into the corner and breaks it up. Sunset flip by McCarthy. Hollister rolls through. Hollister has McCarthy up and drills him down into the canvas. Here's a cover. But Todo Loco breaks it up. SWB sends Todo Loco outside. SWB now, perched on that second rope. He and Hollister are setting up the Masshole Mike McCarthy. McCarthy's out of it. McCarthy stood up. Oh, but Slyck Wagner Brown nailed Hollister. Hollister got that drop kick square in the chest, and Hollister and Wagner are going at it. It's broken down between these two right here. Wagner pushes Hollister. McCarthy has the tights and gets the 3 count. Oh my goodness, let's get the official word right here. SWB and Hollister just threw this match away. SWB and Hollister arguing in the center of the ring while referee Kevin Quinn raises the hands of Todo Loco and the Masshole Mike McCarthy on the outside. They are nose to nose, SWB and Brad Hollister. McCarthy trying to break it up here along with Todo Loco. McCarthy and Todo Loco trying to restore some order, trying to cool these two down. Great sportsmanship on display on the part of McCarthy and Todo Loco, who are the victors in this matchup. SWB stepping out of the ring. He may be getting the belt from Chris Norman, and that is exactly what he is doing. SWB looking for the microphone. Let's hear what SWB has to say.
This what you want?
Damn right it is.
This got you all motivated? You want to be champion? Bash 15, September 12th. Give me your best shot. I'll tell you what, I'm champ now, and I'll be champ then.
SWB making his case, not having much of an effect on Brad Hollister, who is still hot at the NECW Heavyweight Champion. The Masshole Mike McCarthy has asked for the microphone. Let's hear from McCarthy.
What do you got to say, Mike? It's spelled CHAMPMASSHOLE. What does that spell? What does that spell? I don't know what that spells.
What that spells is competition. What that spells is the main event at Bash 15.
That's not how you spell. I don't even know what that means.
It means this coming Saturday night we are going to have a fantastic main event at our 15th anniversary celebration, Bash 15. Kevin Castro is trying to track down Brad Hollister. We will have his post-match comments and some parting thoughts before Bash 15 when New England Championship Wrestling continues after this.
Hello, everyone. I'm David Marquez of Championship Wrestling from Hollywood. I'm here to extend a happy birthday, happy anniversary, a big celebration happening there with New England Championship Wrestling. 15 years, Sheldon. You and I have been around each other an awful long time. And over the years, I know what you've been through. You know what I've been through. But I can't thank you enough for your friendship, your participation in our United Wrestling Network, and just about everything that I've ever done in pro wrestling. In probably 20 years, you've been a part of it in some fashion. So once again, to everyone in New England Championship Wrestling, happy anniversary. Here's to a whole lot more.
The official printing company of New England Championship Wrestling is Color Copy Center Boston. We copy, we print, we bind, we laminate, and we offer free delivery in Metro Boston. See us at 31 St. James Avenue in the Park Square building. Call us at 617-391-0030 or visit us online at colorcopycenterboston.com. They make NECW look good, they'll make you look good too.
Right, the main event challenge has just finished. I'm going to try to get a word with Brad Hollister. He's making his way back to the locker room. Brad, what we just saw.
Okay, what you just saw is what happens when you put gasoline on a damn fire. Slyck, you were paranoid that whole damn match. I was in your head, and I didn't even have to do anything. September 12th, I'm getting my title back, and there's not a damn thing you could do about it, Mr. Hall of Fame.
New England Championship Wrestling celebrates its 15th anniversary with Bash 15, Saturday night, September 12th at the Everett Rec Center, 47 Elm Street, Everett, Mass, with a 7 p.m. bell time. The main event is a triple threat elimination match for the NECW Heavyweight Championship as Slyck Wagner Brown defends against former champion Brad Hollister and the Masshole Mike McCarthy. No countouts, no disqualifications, and there must be a winner. The NECW Television Championship is on the line in a return grudge match as sensational Scott Levesque battles Todo Loco with Miss Sammy Lane handcuffed to Toxis at ringside. The World Women's Wrestling Championship is on the line in a last woman standing match as Mistress Belmont faces former champion Alexis Nevaeh with no countouts, no disqualifications, and no pinfalls. The match continues until one woman is unable to answer the count of 10. In a special tag team grudge match, Jack Maverick teams with the pure talent Chris Escobar to take on the team of the Canadian Giant Genesis and Damian Wayne. The Firework Fox Vineyard returns to battle Jacob with Mr. Tony Ulysses. Mid-Atlantic star Bo Crockett makes his NECW debut, colliding with the fittest man Dan Terry in a special international open challenge match. German champion Juvenile X makes his American debut. The Glamour Express take on the heavy hitters in tag team action. Plus, the first ever NECW Legend Awards will be presented to former Triple W champion, the Portuguese Princess Ariel, former NECW Women's Champion, Violet Flame, and former NECW Tag Team Champion, Darling Damon. And just added a one-night reunion of Sabotage. DC Dillinger, Sean Gorman, and Eddie Edwards make a special appearance. Tickets are on sale now, online at NECW.tv, or call 1-800-838-3006. That's 1-800-838-3006. Don't miss this once-in-a-lifetime event as New England Championship Wrestling celebrates its 15th anniversary with Bash 15, Saturday night, September 12th in Everett. Welcome back to New England Championship Wrestling, folks. It is just around the corner. Bash 15 this Saturday night, September 12th at the Everett Rec Center, Everett, Massachusetts. What a card we have in store. A great night will be had, a night to remember, and a night you do not want to miss. I'm standing here with NECW General Manager Paul Richard, NECW Producer Director Brian Nadeau, two men who are key among the people that make New England Championship Wrestling possible. Paul, 15 years of New England Championship Wrestling. How can you sum it up in a few words?
You can't in a few words. You know, it's 15 years is a long time. You've done a great job. You should be proud of yourself. The longest running promotion in the area continuously, which is a big thing. And we're at 15 this Saturday night, and we'll have 15 more hopefully.
Brian, you and I have been through so much. Brian Nadeau is largely responsible for everything that you see on YouTube or on television. Could not have been done without this man. He has been my right hand through all of this. And Brian, 15 years. What an accomplishment when you think about it.
It has been an accomplishment, you know, especially considering the entire road to get through those 15 years. It hasn't been an easy one. But, you know, we've stuck through it. We've been here, and in 15 years this Saturday, it's unbelievable to me, and I think, you know, it's one of the best cards that we're putting together. So I think you guys should come.
I think, you know, the great legacy of New England Championship Wrestling is what we have done with what little we've had to do it with. No secret that this is a low-budget operation. But, folks, we have brought you some of the biggest names in professional wrestling. You've seen them before they've become stars. You've seen them after they've been stars. Folks, this Saturday night, at the Everett Rec Center in Everett, Massachusetts. Come and celebrate 15 years of New England Championship Wrestling with us. It's Bash 15 this Saturday night. We'll see you there.